traveling 4,474 miles. That's from San Francisco, or from Stanford, to Boston, Mass.
You mentioned that your special interest was in food waste.
We have a very, very special interview today. You know, we're going to be talking with Austin, we're going to be talking with Dave, and we're going to be talking with Lauren. A group that comes to us called Face AIDS. It's a movement to fight AIDS epidemic in Africa.
I am the city engineer, I am the public works director, I am the superintendent of water, the superintendent of wastewater, I am the superintendent of electrical power, I am the airport manager, I am the landfill manager, and I am the city planner.
Is that Dwayne?
Yeah.
Come here, Dwayne. What happens over there when y'all pick up all that brush? It just goes in a pile, do we burn it? What do we do with it?
Okay. She wants to know about how much waste there is from meal times.
The food that gets left on people's plates does.
Pretty much in the trash.
I'll tell you all that. I'll give you a chapter and verse.
It gets thrown away.
You know, there's nothing special that we do with food waste. It goes in with the regular waste stream.
As you see over there, that solid pie, we can't really refreeze that. And so it will go out into the dumpster.
That kind of stuff going into your landfill is actually some of the worst stuff that you can landfill.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of landfill gases. That mixed with food and other moist is just, that's bad.
They're going to throw this can away anyway.
Most of the time we try and freeze it and use it and make it incorporated into something else.
I buy salvage groceries. See these cans right here that are damaged and stuff? See Walmart and Kroger and food chains, they won't sell that because they're not pretty. It doesn't matter to people that are trying to save money.
I think composting is a wonderful thing. All my yard clippings, all my leaves and stuff, I compost everything.
About 3 or 4 little 5-gallon buckets, basically, and just like all the vegetable skins and scraps and stuff that we don't either make stock out of or do anything else with, we just throw them in there. And then Stephen pretty much comes and gets these. That's Barbara's husband, the owners of the restaurant. They take them back to their place and they have a big compost pile.
Individual people have their own compost, but the city doesn't have any particular one.
People are not composting anymore today.
But it takes up space, and if you have a tight yard, I would think the amount of composting that goes on is probably 5% of our residents or less. The other thing about the Wild West is, you don't tell people what they have to do. This isn't New York. This isn't California. People don't respond well. You know what? We're doubling your sanitation bill, and you're going to have curbside recycling. It's like, the heck you are. That ain't going to fly in this community. Okay, this is prostitution is still legal here. I mean, you're in the Wild West. Right, wrong, or indifferent. That's just the nature of rural Nevada.
The compost, they're really just getting off the ground.
Okay.
And have a real nice facility with that.
But if I felt like there was a public calling, I would consider setting up a special composting yard.
But to me, it stands out. You are driving slow. You are covering 4,474 miles. You are covering that driving very slowly. So I think that speaks a lot for you.